All right, welcome once again to the Olymp Trade um, weekly analysis and how best to trade on the Olymp Trade platform. All right, so last week I talked about the fundamental news that will be happening this week. First, on Monday, we had the Federal Reserve Chairman, Paul, speak about the USD and was talking about the interest rates. All right, staying low. All right, and that has indirectly strengthened the USD. All right, we also had on Tuesday we had the Bank of England. All right, for Germany, for Great Britain pound, sorry, and we also had the Fed chairman testifying. All right, like I said last week, all right, we have a major Brexit news, all right, happening or going on right now between the euro and the Great Britain pound. All right, so and that is greatly going to affect the Great Britain pound, and it's already affecting the Great Britain pound on the charts. All right, we also have news in euro and USD throughout this week. All right, and also many other news in New Zealand rate and statement. All right, so but before we go on, please search for Olymp Trade Nigeria. All right, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that whenever we post a video, you would get a notification. All right, so without further ado, let's move ahead. All right, so looking at the GBP USD, like I said, the Brexit news, all right, is majorly what is affecting the Great Britain pound. And you can see it is on a downtrend because it is below the 200 resistance. And you can see, like I said last week, that we will be selling the GBP pairs. And if you had sold it from Monday till today, all right, this was about 300 pips profits, all right. So you would have made quite some pips, all right. And if you look at the Euro GBP, all right, which I said would continue its buy, right, you would see the buy that happened in Euro GBP, all right, but you're expecting it to go back to this resistance point right about here. All right, so these are the two assets that are good to go right now for you to sell and buy respectively. So we would continue selling with GBP USD and other GBP pairs, all right, and then we'll keep on buying Euro GBP, all right. We still have more fundamentals to push the euro up to this resistance, all right. So we're waiting for the news that will be happening from today and then down to Friday. All right, we're expecting the euro to continue buying and the GBP to continue its sell. All right, so looking at gold. All right, gold is the downtrend and finally broke out from the triangle consolidation. All right, so while I wait for gold to load, as you can see here, gold broke out from this consolidation right here. All right, so we could see this sideways movement on gold and finally broke down to the downside. All right, so we won't be doing anything until we see a retracement, then maybe continue selling it. All right, and but I'll give the updates soon in the next video. All right, I would like to talk about Bitcoin. So moving on to Bitcoin, I would say that Bitcoin is giving us more opportunities to continue to buy it. All right, it's currently below the 200 EMA, and you will see that now. All right, so Bitcoin is currently below the 200 resistance. All right, going down to the $10,000 point. All right, so this was the first resistance right here. All right, this is the first resistance. Bitcoin is likely going to come back to this level, all right, to this level right here, and before we start for another buy. All right, up there. So we're waiting for a down move, all right, and then at this resistance we'll continue to buy it. So we're expecting to buy it at 10,000, all right, or about let me see, 9,008. for us to continue buying. But the best assets right now is the Euro GBP for you to continue buying. All right, the fundamentals are really behind this. All right. There's so many fundamentals for the Great Britain pound. All right, the ease of lockdown is slow. All right, Boris Johnson, who is their prime minister, all right, is trying to pass an internal trade bill, all right, which the EU isn't considering right now, all right, because it will have to break a lot of treaties and sign documents that they have had in the past, all right. But Boris Johnson, who is the prime minister of Great Britain, all right, is saying that they would pull out, all right, if you don't give him a decisive decision, all right, and the EU is threatening to have legal action against him. Right, so with all those news, fundamental news around that, we are seeing that the Great Britain pound is falling. At the same time, when that is happening, the euro will continue to rise. So we will watch out for and check out by next week or in the next video, all right, what finally happened. All right, but for now, you can buy the Euro GBP and sell off the GBP pairs. All right, most of the GBP pairs will continue to sell. All right, so that's for today. See you in the next video. All right, and wish you the best trading week.